I personally believe that everything the Prophet did is good. I don't believe you can convince me that anything that he did was bad.
So you don't think anything what Muhammad did was bad? So marrying like a 6-year-old or consummating the marriage at age 9, you don't think that's bad?
Well, again, that's a circumstantial event that doesn't always apply to every single individual or time period, right? So, for example, Aisha, we believe that her being the wife of the Prophet, married at 6, yeah, she developed at 9. She was able to handle intercourse at 9. We have evidence that she actually was a pubescent woman at the age of 9.
I don't know what evidence you'd have to say that she had reached puberty, but even if she had, let's say you had a daughter, she was 9 and she maybe had reached puberty. Would you want a 53-year-old guy to be sleeping with her?
Well, so this question is gonna be more of like my preference. It's like you asking, would you marry an Indian woman, right?
Would it be disgusting, first of all?
If she was pubescent and she was ready to have
She was
intercourse.
9. She's 9 years old, even if she's reached puberty or not. This guy is 53 or older than that. Would you want this guy to be sleeping with your 9-year-old daughter?
This is not gonna show a contradiction in my religion. It's not gonna cause me to leave it. This is why I'm an intellectual person that likes focusing on the logical points of religion, not really ethics or morality.
Well, I think this is part of it, though, because God is the source of goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And so, therefore, God is not going to endorse something which is morally evil, that's not good. And I think human beings recognizing that old men sleeping with young children is disgusting and
I don't think
wrong.
Aisha was a child.
You
at
don't.
9.
If she's 9 years old,
Mm-hmm.
old men should not be sleeping with a 9-year-old, no matter whether it's 1400 years ago or whether it's today. It's wrong. And I think you should use your logical brain to say, I wouldn't want that to happen to me or to my daughter or anything like that. And your prophet is doing this. I don't want to listen to a guy like that. Like, that should be your logical response to this behavior.
Again, I think you're leaning more towards moral subjectivism because I believe that my prophet marrying Aisha is a moral thing. I don't think you can convince me otherwise.
So I think we are called to love our neighbor as ourselves. Like, that's very clear what's taught in the Torah and in the Injil, that we are to love our neighbor as ourselves. You're not loving a 9-year-old when you're doing that action to her. Like, you're just not. Simple as
What's
that.
the
And so
argument
that
for
would be
that?
a violation. Well, if God says, love your neighbor as yourself, Muhammad was not loving his neighbor as himself when he's doing this.
Yeah, he was.
And so therefore he's doing an immoral action. You think he was loving this
actually,
9-year-old
not,
as himself?
believe it or not, they were best friends.
Doesn't matter. You can have,
Okay, so they love
and
each
that's
other, right?
often what pedophiles do, though, don't they? They try and groom the child, get them to love them, but they're taking advantage of this child, and that's what's disgusting about it.